Commander, what can I do for you?
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Nice.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate.
What's wrong with the colonists?
May O'Connell is working on our power.
I'll talk to you when I learn.
Oh.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Oh, Paragon points. I guess there's nothing we can do about this, right? Is there a way to get Renegade points out of this as well? Just leaving the thing up? I don't know.
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
He seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since the attack. We tried to help him, but he wouldn't listen to us. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
Don't you have medical supplies? Something to help him?
I wish it was that simple. Ian was a good man I'd like to have with us. Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
No one wants to talk about anything or do anything about anything here.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
I mean, I guess I get that their situation is rough and a lot of them have lost hope a bit, but they're pretty defeatist about it as well. That's the Renegade playthrough speaking, I guess.
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Just pay up. Nice.
Fork over the reward so I can get back to more important things.
Of course. I don't want to delay you any more than I already have.
Oh, so we got more Paragon points, but also some Renegade because we got the reward. So I guess that's just 3 Paragon points, right? It's like either get them or don't get them, and it's not like we could have gotten Renegade points instead. So it's fine, even though... yeah. Kind of.
Your help is appreciated, but we're not out of the woods yet.
Right, so the water specialist was back here, right? See what she has to say.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you again, Commander.
45k credits. I like that.
Not the best shot, but I'll do what
We're
I
like
can.
this, you know, this supremely powerful being who's accountable to no one, and who gets like, can requisition the best ships the Alliance has to offer and stuff like that. Probably gets like a generous pay on top of that. Has access to all the resources she needs, but once she's actually doing her job, you know, protecting people, she's also extorting money from them on top of that. And not even just the Renegade version of this. The Paragon version is also paid. What's this? Oh, deliver the cells. Oh, okay, I forgot. Well, I guess we can't actually requisition and everything. We actually have to pay our own supplies officer for equipment and stuff, which is also kind of weird.
Restoring the water supply was a great help.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though. I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for? I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and
Good job,
running in
plus
no
30.
time.
Ugh, look how many Paragon points we have. Just from these few simple side quests. That's actually kinda disgusting. It's alright, I wanna go take the elevator now. To the Sky Highway. I think we're gonna get a Mako section here, huh? There it is, my love. Hi, Mako.
And now to the Geth base. Not something an intelligent being would typically say.
That's Sovereign though, isn't it? It seems a bit small for Sovereign, but has a similar shape. No walking tanks or whatever they call them.
What are they looking for?
We are receiving a weak comm signal. I cannot pinpoint its location through the Geth interference.
If this hits at all. Oh man. Gas amateurs, that's right. Probably wait till my shields are recharged. This is like way too much infrastructure for a colony of 300 people, right? But I was just thinking, I mean, they were saying it was more in the beginning, like 1,000 or something, and then a 200 at another settlement.
I'll wait as long as I have to.
Which still isn't a lot for all this infrastructure here and the extensive highways. That seems weird, but maybe it was much more before. Maybe it was like a couple 100,000 a while ago. That was an unnecessary hit. Yeah. Cover to pieces. Can we save? No. Is there an enemy left there? I didn't see any. No. Just a bug then. Maybe it's fallen through the level or so. Well. Hi. Hello, everyone.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
They've got us on visual. We must be close.
Dealing with the Geth is more important.
Investigate mysterious signals. You've detected a mysterious signal that seems to be coming from a different group of colonists. If you think it worth your time, track down these colonists before heading to the Exogeny headquarters. I mean, yeah. It's probably gonna give us, Paragon points again. But you know. That's another...
En route.
Like this mechanized alignment system is another thing I don't like about it. Another aspect is like there's some situations where it's impossible not to get points of a certain kind, which completely defeats the purpose in my view.
Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana.
No?
Who are you? What do you want?
Stand down.
I suggest you put that weapon down unless you're ready to use it.
Don't worry about him. He only cares about the company.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
Oh.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving despite everything the Geth have done to them.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
Just tell me where I can find them.
You see? They're not here to save us. We should just wait for
That's
company
not
support
the same
before
thing as saying that's
Ignore
war.
him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property.
Don't bitch
soldier.
about it.
Remove the Geth and nothing else.
Like, I'm glad this version of doing dialogue didn't catch on, you know? I mean, as much as clunky it is, as it is sometimes to have, like, your entire dialogue response written out before you click it, like, doing it as minimalist as this, but it's not only minimalist, it's not well written. It's, obviously, it conveys an emotion, and maybe they should put that in brackets or whatever, like, just say angry response or whatever. That's war. I mean, basically what that connotes is, like, don't be so dramatic about it. You know, these things happen in war or whatever. And that's not what she said at all. And I remember back in the day when this dialogue system was lauded as so innovative. And oh my god, old school RPGs are so clunky and burdensome with their, like, walls of text or whatever. And here you can just, like, pick single words on the fly. Yeah, and then they don't give you a response that you were expecting. And obviously Witcher, especially Witcher 3, did a little bit of that, but in a much better way. Like, there's, like, maybe one or two, and I can think of them from the top of my head, situations in Witcher 3 where I was like, no, that's not what it said. I wanted to say something completely different, and you forced me into something else. That happens like 2 or 3 times in The Witcher. The other ones, even though they're abbreviated here, are actually pretty decent indications of what you're actually about to say. Not so in Mass Effect. I don't quite remember if it, like, stays this bad in 2 and 3, but I find it pretty ridiculous here. I mean, yeah, we're Renegade. Shut
I'm
up.
not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander,
That's
before you
kind of the same as shut
My
up,
daughter,
I guess.
Lisbeth. She's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
This problem also ties in to the problems with the alignment system, right? Because basically what Mass Effect's writers are telling us by, like, implementing this dialogue wheel and having, like, 2 word or 3 word snippets in the dialogue wheel that give a very inaccurate depiction of what you're gonna say, is basically what they're saying by this is what they're actually saying doesn't matter as much. We'll have one option where you're nice to them, we'll have one option where you're bitchy to them, and that translates to red and blue points that have, like, a mechanical influence in the game. And that's just... I mean, that makes the dialogue as superficial as it makes the alignment system, so that actually ties together, right? Because in any alignment system worth its salt, where you have a quote-unquote evil option, you actually have an accurate sense of what you're going to say or do, and then you can decide for yourself, would that go well with my character, because they have these motivations, for instance. But no, Mass Effect doesn't allow for complex characters, it just allows for good and for nasty characters. And there's no layered, like, motivations and slightly more selfish but yet understandable things to do. There's just bitchy and nice, and that's it.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander.
And the content doesn't even matter, it's more like, yeah, I'm bitchy about everything. And alignment isn't tied to any meaningful content as well.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
Okay.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making a difference. Instead, everything we built is destroyed. It's very hard not to lose hope.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
He seems like a tool.
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us live closer to the Exogeny building. Zoo's Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for
Can I
company
kill him?
reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
I mean, and this whole,
And please remember,
I mean,
if
I
you
won't
see
go
my
on a whole political rant now, but I think, one of the reasons, this might be a stretch of an interpretation, but I don't think totally. One of the reasons this alignment system is so superficial, one of the reasons behind that is the game's politics. And I mean, I won't go 100% out and say it, but let's just say it's not like a very critical game or anything, right? It's like glorifying of the military, and it's like, yeah, there's enemies you have to fight, and sometimes things have to be done the rough way, and screw all these democratic rules and norms. So that's like a common theme in this game. And I mean, I'm probably biased, but the only way for someone with that kind of politics having a quote-unquote meaningful distinction between being good and being evil is basically just, yeah, being nice or being nasty. Because from every objective point of view, their politics, the actual content of what they're arguing for, are evil. That's my view, at least.
We ran when the attack hit.
We've been trapped.
Why build a colony if you don't intend to defend it?
I hope you can get us out of this mess.
Anyone else we can talk
I
to
was
here?
hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
Just get
Everybody wants something. Hurry up about it.
Fair enough. I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I'm listening.
Good. Poking around in the ruins has become a bit too dangerous for me.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
You're awfully quick to trust me with this.
Have you seen anyone else heading to Exogeny lately?
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, and the alternative is a bit too secure for my liking. Freelancers don't have to worry about security as much, so long as we keep a low profile.
Tell me about the data I'm getting for you.
Plans for a few prototype mods? I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Frontier is a lot more.
These people had their shot. That's more than some get.
Please keep your fire to a minimum when you go to the Exogeny building. Oh, and I must inform you that the company will not be responsible for any injuries you sustain while in our facility.
You're not much of a people person, are you?
I like people. I just like them more when they're helping Exogeny profit. Someone needs to worry about the bottom line. I'm the only one left.
Oh man, Mass Effect, your morals are really super complex.
Tell me about Exogeny.
Please. Exogeny Corp is the premier engine of colonization in the new multi-system economy.
Hi.
And in conjunction with our core interests, exploration provides a broad investment base for shareholders.
Like, this is what and I guess I'm gonna go on a political rant now. A little bit. I mean, this is exactly the core of what Mass Effect politics boils down to, right? It's like, you can be an unaccountable, super powerful person with all the military tools you would like, and you can be in a universe where basically all important colonization infrastructure projects, scientific advancement is carried out by for-profit corporations. But don't be a dick about it. You know, like this guy. This guy's obviously evil because he's a dick about it, and he actually foregrounds the motivations that the entire system implicitly like reproduces anyways. It's like painting this guy as evil is not a systemic critique of what's going on here. It's basically just saying, yeah, some people are just dicks.
What are the company's core interests?
Exogeny has a number of subsidiary companies in many different fields. The most profitable adapt alien technologies. There are many other industrial branches, but they aren't really relevant to Feros.
You're not much of a peep.
Someone needs to worry about the bottom line. I'm the only one left. Me? Yeah, I was sent here to do some routine estimations of the potential return on investment. The attack was certainly a surprise to me. I've been trapped here ever since. Can't wait for the Home Office to get me off this rock.
Do you have any idea why the Geth attacked you?
None. We're scrambling to find anything of value. There's nothing here to warrant an invasion. There's barely enough here to warrant a colony.
I'm going.
Suck my dick,
Please
Ethan.
be careful if you go to headquarters. We don't want any unnecessary damage to the facility.
Okay, where am I going now? Wait. Upper way station. Is it somewhere in here? When do I get the new map? Okay, no, it's not here, I guess. So wait, so what? Do I go back or? Oh no, I go. Okay. Didn't see any. Any path really, but it says. Oh, there. Okay. Oh, come on, Mako. You know I liked it, but don't be so difficult all the time. Oh, I guess there's some Geth here. Amateurs.
You owe us for this. The Skyway's crawling with Geth. Pack
Who? Was that from behind us? Oh no, from here. Okay. I was about to say, if that charge had hit me, that would have been kind of unnecessary. Yeah. So good. I'm a rabbit. You can't hit me. I'll evade all your attacks. Oh, almost. The Mako sections are so XP rich. I love it. Also, I can't save during them because there's too many enemies around. Oh, maybe? No. Okay.
The Geth have moved in rather quickly.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
So let's kill as much as we can. Still in the Mako. What shooting? I don't see it. Oh. That drone or something. Okay, okay. Oh, there's also a... Yeah. Stalker.
Heading to position.
Now. Shields. Did I just... Yeah. I can't be hit by a rocket. I guess that makes sense. Oh my god. Okay. We're leaving.
Wait! Shut down the comm! We've got incoming Geth! Damn it! Shut down the comm!
Oh no, they're getting me. Not being able to save because enemies are around is one of the stupider game mechanics of recent times as well. It's like...
The Geth have moved in rather quickly.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
Like the whole save scum discussion is a topic for another time maybe. But just the short version is that I think save scumming is a horrible name. I don't think what it describes is like wrong or against the spirit of the game or whatever in any way. Usually if games implement stupid ass like barriers to use save scumming, like not being able to save in combat or unskippable cutscenes or other atrocious stuff like that. I just dislike that so much. I know there's like... The only thing I would say is there's like certain games, and I would include under that like almost exclusively narrative games, who actually have meaningful choices, you know? Meaningful choices that aren't black and white, and that give you... games that give you control about what you want to do, and then you do it, and that has a meaningful... choice when it comes to further outcomes. Then I don't mind if the game... don't mind as much if the game has like anti-save scumming mechanics. But it has to be a game, to my mind at least, that's like purely narratively focused and has not much of a mechanical thing going on, where, you know, part of your success in the game is like being good at it and overcoming challenges in a mechanic way. It's like, if that's the case, then you should be able to save as much as you want and load as much as you want.
Our weapons cannot touch a field like this. We'll need another way in.
And if you like the extra challenge of like having to finish battles in one go or whatever between or without saves in between, you can still do that, right? No one's forcing you to reload in the middle of it, but it's not anything that's objectively better way of playing the game, I don't think. Oh, hi! Well, that was right in front of me. I didn't notice it. Oh well, if that's so, then I'll give you mine as well. That's a lot of shields. Can we lift it? Also, Telly, can you please do your carnage? That would be nice. No, we can't lift it. That's nice. So then, Telly, what are you doing? Oh, she's not here. Well, that seems to be an issue, right? I don't remember this being an issue in the original, where you sometimes couldn't find your squad mates.
Time for revenge.
I'll save and load. Maybe that puts them back next to me. And I get that sometimes, I actually remember like reading a tweet thread about quick saves once, from a technical standpoint, and what like goes into them, and that we shouldn't, it seems so basic, but that we shouldn't underestimate basically how much brain power and programming goes into quick saves and into pulling it off successfully without like glitches all over the place, without save files becoming too big too, and also yeah, that quick saves especially are challenging in that regard, and I get that argument. I think it doesn't apply for AAA games. If you're like an indie studio and you're saying like, okay, maybe we want to spend our resources another way and focus on narrative design more so, get an extra artist or so.
A one-way trip down, Commander Shepard.
That I think is totally fine, but if you're a AAA studio with like tens of millions of dollars. Oh. Oh, for a moment I thought that was Miranda.
I thought you were Geth, or one of those Baron.
Explain yourself.
Who are you and what are you doing in here?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running and I
I'm right,
stayed
it
to
is.
back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
I'll fight my way through the Geth soon enough.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. If you know something, tell me.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
I need more information. I need to know why the Geth are after this Thorian.
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Thanks. Right, so what's our map look like? This goes to the main level. Okay, that's the way out. And that's actually one of the things I have to give this game major props for. It's probably I don't know if it's its main selling point, but to me it's definitely one of the things that sets it apart from a lot of other sci-fi, and especially other sci-fi games. Monster design. Or generally creature and alien design. There's some really cool concepts in this. Like the Thorian we're investigating now, for instance. Even though it's kind of stupid that they named this race almost the same as the Thorians. Could have gone for a bit of a variety there. But the monster itself is very cool. And also all the aliens and the concepts behind them are super creative.
Stupid machine. Access encrypted file.
Uh-oh, Krogan Commander.
No, I don't want to review
Also love the
protocol.
Krogan.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Nice.
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Oh, for a moment I thought we could, you know, converse with him a little bit. Okay, so actually maybe Lift is better than Singularity because it's less chaotic. See what I mean? He's upright now, and more importantly, his head is exposed. which...
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden.
Oh no.
Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
How do you know I'm Lisbeth?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bainham. Is there something you require, Dr. Bainham?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
What did you tell him?
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Nice. Like, everything related to like spores and fungi in the real world, like every time I read anything about it or hear anything about it, it's like super, like usually something between creepy and mega interesting, right? They're basically aliens in the real world, is what fungi are.
Exogeny knew all along what would happen to those.
So that's the Renegade option?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
That explains their strange behavior.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We must find a way around the field. We must get back to Zoo's Hope.
VI, tell me about the field surrounding the facility.
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
I want to know about Exogeny Corporation.
Exogeny Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zoo's Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
That's enough for now.
Going to...
This was a research...
Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I
Tell me about the...
Within 21 days, 58%...
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
That's actually a cool way to phrase that. The subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence. It's not so often in this game. I mean, the codex and the world building are nice, but the writing, as in the words themselves, are very cool and elegant, and I'm like, oh, well, this is pretty cool.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Feros. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zoo's Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
Look, a fireplace. Oh, frame drop. Ooh, what's going on here? This looks Giger-esque. Good job, guys.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the side of buildings.
Indelicate perhaps, but very efficient. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Let's destroy it then.
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple?
So I suppose... What's this? Wait.
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Oh. Thought I was going back for some reason, but clearly I am not. It's actually probably overkill to like overload their weapons and lift them, right? Maybe one of the two is enough.
Our shields are down.
Hi, Geth sniper. Oh yeah, so this was where I was coming from. Okay, I do have a lot of ways to go now though. Upper level. Drop down. Exogeny approach.
I feel better now.
Well, this is gonna be a while longer, that level, isn't it? It's still, like, the Thorian is cool, but the level itself is pretty unremarkable. I mean, I get why I would have forgotten so much about it. Okay. Shuttle bay control doors. Lift. Multi-kill. Confidential. The test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or the cargo vessel. We suspect the samples became volatile and recommend cutting all further contact with the Nodacrux colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events there back to us. Okay. So is that what we did here? Like, that seems like something that the public should know, right? What does that say? You found a confidential transmission while on Feros. It's unclear exactly what's going on, but it appears Exogeny sent some kind of sample to a research facility in Nodacrux. Nodacrux located in the Vostok system, the Maroon Sea cluster. Head there and find out what's going on. Oh wait, can I? Oh yeah.
Same as before, we don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
Uh-oh. Is nasty though. Also, oh my god, this is, I mean, this is the thing I mean, right? We have to redo so much now. Oh my god. Oh, actually I got a save in here, it seems. Thank god, okay. It was an autosave. This is also an annoying space to be. No cover anywhere. Okay. Yeah. Rocket Trooper, well, you need, is Liara down or no? Yeah, she is, okay. So I'll do this and maybe overload your weapon. See if that works for rockets. Also shield boost could be a good idea. And some heals. And then I will do this, why not? And do this. Ugh, the snipers.
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. A containment lab of some kind.
It is an asset we lack with the other claws. Dislodge even one claw and that ship will fall.
That's cool. Server node. Private log of Dr. Gamorle. I don't trust this Cerberus group. They may pay us well, but if this gets out before we've developed an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for or why they wanted them to be delivered to the Matano system. My records show nothing of interest out there. Find a repair ticket attached to the console. The damn door to the shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI is 30 or lower, and the safety shutoff kicks in if the PSI gets above 34, but if the PSI is in the 31 to 34 zone, the door slams down with enough power to shear through metal. Through a metal L-beam, I suppose. Somebody fix this before one of my team loses an arm on that thing. So 131 to 34. Okay. Oh, it's a riddle. Okay. Yeah, nah. So where do we see 5, 7? Yeah, okay. Where do we see what's in there? Maybe I need to press 1? 13? Oh, it needs to be between these two. So 11 and 13 is 24. And 7 is 31, right? Shouldn't that be it? Now that was barely a riddle. Nice.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with this Thorian creature.
Oh.
I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
Keep those colonists away from the Normandy. Gun them down if you have to.
Will do, Commander. We'll fire off a few warning shots. That should set them running.
We're leaving, but let's rid this place of those damn synthetics before we go.
Right, Geth invasion. According to data retrieved from this console, the Geth are preparing a major offensive in Citadel space. Ooh. If this information is accurate, they're amassing a significant force somewhere in the Armstrong Nebula. That's interesting that this information is hidden behind hard encryption. I mean, I guess most players will have someone in their party, usually with good encryption. Decryption capabilities, I mean, but still, it's kind of a nice little foreshadowing. So, we're here now. Came from there. We want to go there eventually. Let's go and take these stairs first to see what's upstairs. This way. If we can. Wait, no? That was not it. So... this way, okay. I'm saving a lot. Hello, Krogans. Why don't you go fly a little bit? Quite the shield recharge. Some Krogans at the locker. Okay. So just some... yeah, just some loot. That's fine. Oh, more loot. Oh! Oh, that's Gavin's data. It actually wasn't that other console. It was this one. Okay. Turn right now. Wondering how much longer this is.
We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
You said you didn't know about the Thorian. I don't like being lied to.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send... I never meant for this to happen.
Just tell me where I can find the Thorian. No more lies.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
What bothers me is why the Geth were after the Thorian in the first place.
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exergeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Okay. You need more information before returning to Zoo's Hope. Talk with Elizabeth Bainham's mother Juliana at the refugee camp to find out what they know about the Thorian. Yeah, it seems like there's a bit more... quite a few things more left to do on Feros here. So we'll do that in the next episode. Thanks for watching so far. Bye bye.